So today we're actually going to be talking about how a school principal was caught reciting the N-word to a parent. So I'm going to give the lowdown on what actually happened.
And you still saying it. You still saying it. What?
And attendance.
You don't want your whole colleagues to know that you like to say the N-word. That's what it is. No, yeah, that's what it is. Because why would you ever feel that comfortable to sit on the phone knowing you're speaking to a black woman? I don't give a damn what them kids said. The point is, it was tasteless. You've been here decades enough to know what you said was ignorant and racist. Period. You have no excuse. You know for a fact you shouldn't say it. So how can you say, oh, well, if I write one up, both get written up? That's because you need to write up as well. You're using the same tasteless, disgusting words as 10-year-olds are using in this school. No wonder they're freely walking around here calling each other the N-word in this damn school. And your excuse was, oh, the child is mixed. As if that's okay.
No, it isn't okay.
So why would you? I don't even care what the child did.
I was repeating what I said.
You were repeating it. Why couldn't you have abbreviated it, Miss Hawkins, is what I'm asking you.
I'm sorry that you took offense to it. I was letting you know exactly what was said.
I know exactly what was said because I'm the one who even told y'all what the boy said. You know for a fact that's not right. You know for a fact that you could literally report to a parent without using racial slurs. Is that something you just make a habit of doing?
I did not. I thought I was simply reporting. I was not making a racial slur.
You did.
I'm sorry.
You used a racial.
Way.
There is no other way to take it when a white person, you've been on this earth long enough to know. You have been on this earth long enough to know, Miss Hopkins.
What I say to the children, I said it's not okay for a black person to a black person to use that word, because if I use that word, there'd be a problem. That's what I teach the children. So it's not.
So basically, if you were able to use it, then it's all fair game. No. It just sounds like you're mad that you can't use it.
No,
so that's what I'm saying. So after you teach children not to say it, you say it. What kind of leader are you?
Reporting to you.
You are so combative. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm sorry. We're not going to agree.
Yeah, we're not going to agree. Okay. And I'm letting you know, any harm, retaliation come to them too, I will come back here. I'm letting you know what is tasteless. Do y'all know what she said to me on their phone yesterday? Why don't you repeat it since you freely said it? Here's another black woman. Tell it to her. You want to teach 10-year-olds that it's not okay to say the N-word.
What happened? Mrs. Jefferson reported that a student said...
She could remember. She said it multiple times. And you still saying it. You still saying it. Watch your mouth.
Asked me to repeat what you said.
You can repeat something some kids said without saying the damn N-word, knowing damn well you are offensive. You've been here generations long enough to know that is offensive to any person of color. Ain't no damn goodbye. Let me tell you something. No, I did, because I already reported her to Superintendent Mrs. McNeil, and I will not stop until your out of this school. I got 100K followers on TikTok who gonna love to see this video of you constantly sitting up here saying the N-word. Y'all think this is okay? It ain't no accountability. You know how hurtful that word is. See, I don't get that from you that you would have said that. Had you came to me and reported to me as a parent and said, hey, this is what said, I guarantee you would have abbreviated. You would have said, Miss Jefferson, he said the N-word and Carmelo said it back. You would have abbreviated. You know why? Because I could tell you're that type of person. She likes to say it for fun, which is why she's studying here letting that shit. I will not stop. I will use every...
So essentially what is going on is this. A black mother went to her child's school because a student went and said some racial terms to the other student, okay? Apparently from the principal's perspective, both students were saying it. One student, hers, is black. The other one apparently is mixed, okay? So half black, half whatever else, all right? So apparently they were both saying racial slurs to one another. Okay, so that's what this whole thing is about. Okay, so essentially you have the mother, she is speaking to the principal because of this and because of a phone call that the principal made where she said verbatim what the kids said. Okay, for example, black P word, A word, N word. Okay, that's what was said, and she said it with a hard R, and she said it all. Okay, so that's what's going on. That's why this mother came in so aggressive, and she's like, yo, what are you saying? Why do you think this is okay? Okay, because she repeated the exact same phrase. The principal said that she did not necessarily see what was wrong with what she said because she was just repeating what it is that the students had said as well. All right. So I have some quotes in here. Obviously, like I said earlier, I'm gonna try to censor them because I mean it gets wild. Okay. So the mother went and said, "Why do you feel so comfortable saying it?" The principal went and said, I teach my students that if I, me, a white person, if I can't say it, then neither should you, a black person, say it. Okay. Because in the black community, you have a lot of people who they tend to think that because, they're black, that they can go and then say the N word. Okay. Then you have other people on the other side that said, because you're black, you shouldn't be saying it, or because I am black, I can say it. So you have a divide in that regard. Okay. The principal went and said it with the hard R. I have a feeling that the students didn't say it in that manner, but it's neither here or there. All right. The principal also said, if I have to write one student up for saying it, then I have to write them both up for saying it because they both ended up saying it. Okay. The whole interaction that we have in this video seems to be just the simple fact that the principal said it. Not necessarily saying my son or daughter was right or wrong, but it's more of a, you shouldn't have been repeating what it is that they said. So then the principal would then say, oh, okay, I said it. And the mother, she's like, you said it again. And then she said, I'm sorry if you took offense to it, because I didn't know that I was saying a slur, even though you know what the N word is. Everyone knows what it is. Okay. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The fact that she kind of was dismissive of it, saying that, oh, well, I didn't know. I mean, they're saying it, so why can't I say it? I just don't understand why people want to say these terms so badly, but that's something I really don't understand. Apparently the mother ended up reporting this principal to the superintendent as well. So there's that. But overall, when I look at all of this stuff, I see it as being unprofessional, but overall the principal, come on, it's just being professional in that regard. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to come in and repeat it multiple times. Like, I didn't hear you the first time. So to me, I just thought that was a bit unnecessary. It comes off as unethical as well, because you're just overall just how you handled this situation. We escalated it when it didn't need to be escalated. Of course, people are going to get upset. Yo, you're talking about my son, or you're talking about my daughter, you're talking about my child. I get it. But the way that this was handled was unacceptable. But let me know what you all think about this down below.